changing life. So many people searching for that, me as well. That's why I make this video, first of all, because I did it. I completely changed my life within last, I would say, 4 years. Total changing. It took 10 years to approach. It's been a long story of transformation. That's why I say, and I feel that I have to share that because the benefits I get through this changing and transformation is just incredible. I feel way differently. I feel full of potential. I finally do what I love. Finally, any doubt and the problem of life don't hit me that hard, and I can balance and I can react differently. So all of those, and don't want to say that I changed the country, I changed what I do, I changed everything. Relationship, it touched all the areas of life. That much bigger was the changes. Thing is, we all in different stages of the transformation. You might seek for different areas to be transformed or changed which you are not happy with, and that's all good, that's all fine. Actually, you are doing everything right, and everything is perfect as it is right now, because even things you didn't like in life, they bring you in a point when you're ready to change this. You see how value all the challenges you get before, just only because they bring you in a point when you are like, you know what, I want to change something. That's why they came. And good news and the bad news. Bad news that people doesn't change. Good news is characters change. So enable you transform, or your life will be changed. You get a change. You know what? As a character, you will become someone who no more accept the previous lifestyle, who no more okay with whatever happened before or right now happening with you. So you gonna become someone different. Because if you have and struggle with certain things, for sure, in a planet there are some people who will look at your problems. Will be two type of people actually. One of type of people will look at your problems and laughing, like, why would even think, like, oh, some people worry about that? I'm so rich, I don't even think that you have problem with the pay your rent or car payment. They will like absolutely curious, like, really? People struggle with that. And will be second type of people who will look at your problem and say, really? You're sad about that? I'm in Africa or in India living on the street, and you at least have a possibility to pay that apartment. You even have a possibility to make some money. You are in America, you know? But you are who you are. You don't care about other people. And thing is, you are in the perfect spot. Wherever you are, that's the exact place where you're supposed to be. Period. First of all, the first layer and the first step of any transformation is accepting where you are as a starting point. That's what you have. Like you are start a video game or start reading the book. That's a information how it's a setup, right? Before you go further, you need to first of all accept and be grateful for whatever you have. Otherwise, there are no way out. Only gratitude. Accepting every benefit or negative stuff in your life as the part of the journey, as something that bring you there. That's hard. Some of the thing tough. Some of the thing which happened to me a long time was resist. Like that's a horrible. I hope it never happened with me. I hope it never come. Only now I can. That's been in the perfect spot of my timeline as me as a hero of this story. That's happened there just in case that I can reach this point. If it wouldn't be happen, I wouldn't reach this point. If it wouldn't that hard, I would never transform that much. That's how it works. First point, it's where you are. Before we go to any other points, I want to say this video recorded in one flow. I don't edit them, I don't cut, I don't script, I have no plan. There are no notes. It's just flow from my heart, from my conscious, just directly to you because you need to hear that. That's the way how I do my stuff, how I love to perform, how I rebel the robots trying to take our stuff. So just you to know, that's a channel where you can be with me as a friend without any other thing. It's just a pure flow where I want to share with nothing in return. In this moment, there are no other things I would do more than sharing with you. Let's go next. We accept where we are. We look. What is that what we are? What the first setup? What the benefits we have? What the advantages? You know, like in RPG games, you have elves, they are more fast. Like orcs, they are more strength. So who you are? What you have as a setup? Every of us is a unique creatures. We're absolutely special and never been before, will be never again in the future. You are set up of the unique story. You grow and born in certain way, in certain place, in certain family. It's unique. So you are gather some characteristic. Find out what is there. Because before you know yourself, there are no way out. There are no growth. You need to accept you are, for example, I know about myself. You might think some negative stuff is yours. But regarding me, I know about me that I'm pretty messy person at this period of time. And I'm going about that. But I accept that. Instead, because I'm not that perfect performing person, so I can really quick show up with idea and really quick perform them in life. So my messy lifestyle is just because my mind weren't working in this particular way. I'm really quick do some stuff, but I can left behind certain stuff. That's who am I. I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going. I could work about that. Maybe let I still keep my creativity on, but try to clean my room. It's a joke. So know your character. In this point, I can give you something only like it's a basement. Just you to sit one day on another, better write down what is your cons and pros, what is your advantages or disadvantages, what is special about you. Write a line, like write a page, who you are. You will see more clearly. And from that, you can see what, also write down like what the area I'm not happy with. Might be complete, like me being like change the country, change the occupation. I lost the 10 years career completely. I spent 4 years in the college and I've been in a good career position in there. Quit. You need that big changes? You could do that. That's a good news. When you fully clear see your character, you might find your superpower. Every of us have. We all have them. I'm telling you. Problem is, we live in definitely the hardest period of time in whole entire history, where because you see so much noise outside, so many people telling you how you need to do that, how you need to do this, your inner voice going to be very low. And to find out what is you, what's your ability, what's your inner voice want to do, it's time to time harder. Because all this social media stuff telling you how rich you need to be, how pretty you're gonna be, how smart you're gonna be, all this what you're gonna be, it doesn't work for you. You are the different one. But that's doable. You can watch what is your stuff to do, what you love to do, what you're willing to do for free, what's some action, what while you performing that action you don't look what time, like you can, whoa, 3 hours just boom like nothing. You can find that place, you can find, it can be anything. Maybe being in nature, maybe being with animals, maybe talk to camera. That's my superpower. I can talk, I can express my thought and idea without scripting. That's I found. And I've been years after years holding that, thinking that that's my disadvantage. People make scripts. People do all this very nice looking video, and what I'm do, I can't do that. I can only talk. Now that's my superpower. That's what I'm gonna do. Who need found out what is your stuff. And from that, I know it's not one day thing. You can start implementing that in your life. Do more of that. Any what it be. You have hobby, bring more energy there, more attention, because wherever you put your attention, it's grow. Those area grow. If right now you hate your job, you don't happy with your relationship, if you will put your attention into those issues, the issue itself will grow. You will not solve that. You will just grow those area. That's how world work. We create the environment what we are living in. But instead, for example, you hate your job. In one moment, I realized I no more want to be this job. I start doing steps out, and why you need to do for me. I start reading the books. I start listening to podcast. I start gathering information. I start find beliefs that prove me that it's possible to change life completely, like you're watching the video. So, why is important? You know about yourself that you are capable, you are moving towards your dream. If you will just sit as me in those career and suffer, oh poor me, I hate this job, but I gotta pay bills, and that's what will keep coming in your life. Instead, okay, this job is like, okay, I'm doing this right now, but also I do a lot of steps towards finding something new for me. I will still perform this stuff, realizing that's where I am, that's I bring myself. Thank you, this job, that you push me so hard right now, willing to change everything just in case to get out of there. That is there. You start making your steps towards your dreams. Only way is to making steps, small, tiny steps, but you done them and you know about you. It's all about yourself, knowing about yourself. If you know about yourself that you're just sitting and suffering about the stuff, that's what's gonna happen. You will keep sitting and suffer about the stuff. But if you be realistic, okay, that stuff I don't like, but I do as much as I could in a way of changing that. Then you, in a way of transformation, you need to start cutting stuff which is no more fit with the person who been transformed. For example, some unhealthy stuff. For example, you start meditate, you start reading, you start do some nice thing, walking in the nature, not some serious things to do, but those new person, like those one who will no more accept the reality you living is, definitely perform something other than you. That is the thing. In case if you want your life became something different, you need to start doing something different. Does it make sense? I think absolutely. If you keep rolling the stuff you're rolling, you're gonna be the same exact place where you are right now. Instead, little movement, something towards where you wanna go. That's pretty it. You need to start becoming a new character, become a new person. And that's a good part of lifetime we are living in. It's full of information. Just start, just type. You will have all the answers. You will have all the secrets. Just start doing this. But don't forget that you might still do something which is you even blame yourself for doing. Also, accept that as a part of the journey. I'll work on that area. I'll work on that thing. For example, me, I was a long time bad about gym and sports. I know about me. That's something what I can work with. That's okay. Don't blame, don't criticize, just as it is. That's who am I right now. I'm good in something and I still have something to work about. That's a continuous transformation. And on top of the cherry, I'll tell you that every of us in the same shoes. We are all the people going through the certain journey called our life. But life, that's the beauty of it, that we all somehow transformed, more or less. Even you don't move, even ignoring or holding gears, that's also part of the journey. If you will look in whole your life, that's it. Imagine this as a book, as a movie, you're reading all the way. So we are all in the same shoes. Just some of us do something extraordinary, transform life really seriously, and some other characters just keep being where they are. If they happy, there's nothing bad about that. I knew the guy who was working 40 years in the same position doing nails in the manufacturer, but being absolutely happy about that. That's the beauty. That's cool. Wonderful. So nothing to do with that. But if you have a call, you have a need, like inner need. I need to change that. I disagree that this thing is keep coming to my life. It will change. Just even your thoughts, they already start moving the rocks, believe it or not. So that was my advices in my video about how to change your life. And if you start doing at least something, that's already changed. If tomorrow you'll fix just something, start earlier, like 20 minutes earlier, not a big deal, and read something, you already changed. Congratulations, you changed your life. The matter of scale, don't worry about that. You will go there. You'll get there. That's a life. Enjoy on the way. That's what I tell you from start. Enjoy and accept where you are right now, because that's also a journey. After 5 years, if you'll become a billionaire, will be still something to work with. You think they are not worried? You think they don't have something to fix? They do. We all do. That's a thing. You are perfect. You are unique. You're a wonderful person. Just accept that as it is and start doing something. If you want to change something, that's a beauty of life. Thank you for watching that. I've been absolutely happy to share this. I've been absolutely happy to give this flow just to you. If you have any insight, tell me in the comment how you feel, how you get this information, and just any feedback will really work. I appreciate for your time and attention. Have an amazing life and a beautiful day.